Join ABF Fam in Apple Podcast to listen to African Folktales with Miss Jojo 1 week early before everyone else.
ABF Creator.
Hello, my little ones. My name is Miss Jojo, and you're listening to African Folktales. Hop inside my magical Jeep with me as we explore African lands where animals talk and people fly. Are you ready? Get in! Make sure your seatbelt is on. The only thing we want to let loose is your imagination. Let's set the destination for our next story. Here we go! Hang on! Today, our magic Jeep takes us along a forest path with palm trees and tasty fruits. One day, the lion was walking along a forest path when he came across a palm tree that had plenty of fruits. The lion was hungry, and the fruits looked juicy and ripe to eat. If only he could reach one of them. He found a long stick and shook some of the fruits off the tree, and they fell to the ground. But before he was able to pick up the fruits from the ground, they rolled into a hole. He shook more fruits off the tree, but the same thing happened. The lion decided to follow the fallen fruit to find out where they went. So he went into the hole, but could not find any of the fruits. The fruits must have rolled further down the hole, he thought. So he continued down the hole, walking for hours until he dropped right out of the hole. The lion had walked all the way down to a secret magical village. As he looked around, he found a flying zebra happily chewing on one of his last palm tree fruit. The lion shouts,
"Those are my fruits. You have to give them back."
The flying zebra said sorry. He did not know that the fruits belonged to the lion, but promised to give the lion a special drum as a gift for eating his fruit. The flying zebra led the lion into a room where there were several rows of drums along the wall and asked the lion to pick one. There were drums of all sizes, but the lion picked a small drum, which would be easy to carry since he had a long trip back home. On the way back home, he stopped to rest under a tree. While resting, he picked up his new drumstick and beat the drum with it. To his surprise, a table of food appeared before him. The table had a little bit of every food that he liked. He ate until he was stuffed. Then he slept under the tree because he was too full to continue his trip. The next morning, he woke up, picked up his drum, and went to his house. Once there, he sent a message out to all the other animals to come to his house. When all the animals were there, the lion beat his drum, and a big table of food popped up. Everyone was happy, and they all ate and laughed until they were all tired. The next day, every animal was at the lion's house again. The lion beat his drum. A big table of food popped up, and they all ate. They did this every day. Very soon, the lion got tired of beating the drum and gave the elephant his official drum and made the elephant his official drum beater. But when the elephant beat the small drum, the drum broke and there was no food. The lion would have to return to the flying zebra's world to get a new drum. When he got near the hole, he picked up a stick and shook some fruits off the tree. The fruit fell to the ground and just lay there. The lion picked up every one of them and threw them down the hole that led to the flying zebra world. Then he went after them. When he arrived in the flying zebra world, he found the same flying zebra in the same spot.
You again?
He shouted, "You have eaten my fruits. You must give them back."
"Here are your fruits,"
the flying zebra said. He had not eaten them, as he had just arrived and was only picking them up. The lion counted the fruit and insisted that one was missing and accused the flying zebra of lying. He wanted another gift for the missing fruit. The flying zebra again offered to give him another special drum. This time, the lion picked the biggest drum he could find. He needed a drum big enough for the elephant, and the bigger drum would also make more food. It took the lion many days to drag the big drum back to his forest, so he got very tired and hungry. He picked up his new drumstick and beat the drum. Instead of food, 1,000 bumblebees popped up. The lion was shocked, so he ran as fast as he could to his house. But the bumblebees followed him and stung him all the way home. The moral of the story? Be thankful for all your gifts, no matter the size. Did you hear the bell? Did you discover the magic word of the story? If you said trip, you are right. A trip is when you visit a place and you come back. Many kids take trips with their family in the summer. We even took a trip to get to this forest today. Thanks for taking this trip with me today. I can't wait for you to travel to the next story with me. African Folktales is produced by ABF Creative. To learn more about the show, go to abfc.co/folktales. If you loved this show, then tell someone you know. Our magical Jeep journeys are more fun when you can bring your friends along. Thanks for listening. Bye!